There aren't many issues as crucial to mankind as fresh food and fresh water. But what if you could grow the fresh produce the world needs and do it near where the people actually live? What if you could grow 100 times more food in 1/10 of the space and do it using only 4% of the fresh water that traditional farming has used? What if you could grow all this 12 months a year with consistent quality and quantity and produce healthier crops, faster and cleaner than ever imagined? What if you could dramatically reduce the amount of labor to plant and harvest these crops? Well, that would be a game changer, wouldn't it?
I've been a farmer all my life. I was, for all intents and purposes, born in a farm, or born in a greenhouse. Innovation in the greenhouse industry especially is a big part of what we do, and different challenges constantly present themselves. We're problem solvers, and that's one of the reasons where the design is what it is today. As we were growing multiple layers of produce, the issue of labor, the issue of getting plants in, getting plants out, access to the produce, layers of light interspersed with layers of produce, where the heat of the lights actually creates a problem as the layers stack. That problem originally caused us to think we need to go to one layer of light. We need to remove the heat component of the light from the plants. And that's where we are today. It's a combination of so many different systems coming together, where you want to maximize light, but you want to minimize heat. Inside of a 40-foot container, the conditions are the same year-round. We can also manage our labor very well. The trays move around the system. The trays rotate and come to the person doing the planting. They come to the person doing the harvesting. I believe that I can teach anybody to be a grower, because the systems, the conditions are the same every day of the year. The conditions inside of the container are ideal for that plant to grow. It's fascinating to watch people as they come into the farm for the first time. First, they step into an area that is lit by blue and red light. Their eyes kind of play tricks on them. And then as the machine moves and they start to figure out what's actually happening, you see the lights come on inside their eyes, inside their heads, as they start to comprehend, hey, this could have worldwide ramifications on how we grow, how we produce lettuce in areas that are remote, where now the only way to get fresh produce in the wintertime is by way of a truck.
The world has never seen anything like Cubic Farm Systems. This was confirmed to us when we visited the 4th annual Las Vegas Indoor Agriculture Trade Show. Dr. Merle Jensen, the world's foremost expert in controlled environment agriculture, was the keynote speaker. His endorsement of the Cubic Farm Systems supports what we already know. This is the best way to bring fresh produce to the world.
Well, I've known Jack Benny for many, many years, and he's probably one of the most creative guys I know in horticulture growing systems.
One of Merle's expressions was, when I came up with this system, is that why didn't I came up with that idea? My thinking here, there is no competition yet.
I'm confident with Jack, what he's doing. He's grown up with plants. He was born in a greenhouse, I think, almost. But he's been with plants all his life, and that's very important.
Yeah.
When I first saw the 40-foot farm system that Jack and Leo invented, I was thrilled to be invited to participate in the business. It's got such a wonderful future because it's so positive. Anytime you can be involved in a business that can be global, that can do something positive for mankind, that can actually address issues like food production and preserving fresh water, what's not to love? That we can harvest things, and until the moment they're eaten, they can be kept alive. So they're fresh, delicious, crisp. They retain all that nutritional value, and you have very little waste. The fact that we can do this in some of the harshest climates in the world, where it's either too hot or too cold, or traditional farming has been really challenged, by being able to place our systems where the people live, no matter where they live, and no matter what the climate is. So we're so excited that from Langley, British Columbia, we've been able to create a business that can actually go global, is going global, and can do a really positive thing on this wonderful place we call Earth.